Hello everyone and welcome back to your piano lesson. If you are here for the first time, I am Gianluca Fronda, pianist, composer, piano and composition teacher. If you want to discover interesting facts about me, you can watch the introduction video of the channel. I'm leaving the link below in the description, where you will find also the link for my artistic channel in case you are interested in original music and covers. Going back to the Piano Lessons to Go channel, don't forget to subscribe and to share also with your friends if there is anybody that is interested in piano music. Let me know also about yourself when you started studying, your experience. Now time to go to our lesson. Today I want to start with the first video of a brand new project, completely new, unexpected, not even mentioned lately. It will last probably for sure at least 3 months. I will be explaining, showing you also how to play contemporary pieces, and today I want to start from one piece by Ludovico Einaudi. I have 2 books because I will publish 2 different tutorials, one showing you and explaining how to play and study I Giorni, that is at the end also the title of the album, I Giorni, from, I would say, the official book by Ludovico Einaudi, and the other one is the simplified version, but I keep repeating, in the other tutorial that you will find on my YouTube channel published today at the same time. You will find the link below in case you're interested in the simplified version. And we're talking about the Giorni on page 26. It's just 2 pages, very simple, just few lines of the main theme. But this one will be now kept on the side, and we have to start from I Giorni in his official version. It's a quite long piece. Obviously it's for students that are at least grade 3, 4 and are ready to play music that is not part of the program of the exams, or students that have a good training and are ready to play and happy to play interesting contemporary music. It's one of the main and most famous pieces by Ludovico Einaudi. He's an Italian composer, Italian like me, and became very, very famous all over the world. I'm sure that many of you that are landing on my channel thanks to this video is because they are looking for this specific piece and this composer. Now, before I play, I have to also clarify that at 4 o'clock UK time, today has been published my recording of this piece. I recorded it during the pandemic, so a couple of years ago. I've been waiting for the right moment to publish it. It's been recorded using the original sound of this piano. The sound I will be using to record the tutorial today, the one that you will get in this video and on this channel, has been recorded using a software instrument, using Logic. The other one has been recorded using the original sound of this fantastic piano. So anyways, 4 o'clock is the time when I published my videos on the artistic channel, 4 o'clock UK time. Now let's talk about this piece. Obviously I should say many things, but I want to simply spot just few elements, just few. First of all, I don't think that I need to clarify let's say the technical problems related to the reading of the notes, to the understanding of the fact that we have the treble clef also in the left. Maybe let's start talking about the meaning of 1C. 1C means una corda, and una corda is referring to the left pedal, the soft pedal, that should be used, if you have it, to keep the sound softer than as you might maybe get it if you play with a high strength, but not pushing the keys too much, so softly, piano, yeah? So una corda would definitely help you. It's the left pedal that you use, pushing down the left pedal with the left foot. I want to spend a little bit of time talking about the only 2 patterns, I should say, that Ludovico Einaudi has been using in this piece. What do I mean? With just 2 patterns he has composed the whole piece that is quite long. And this is one of the main characteristics of the minimalistic music, of the majority of music that is composed today. That even though I'm a composer, and I'm composing today, I'm not at all minimalistic in my music. I change constantly harmonies, it's quite rich. This clever music is using few elements. The first element is the one that you get straight on at the beginning. And it's about, if you're a little bit more into the analysis of the harmony, it's something that is using as a base the lowest note of the pattern, B the first time, A and G. Let's analyze the top notes. You see, B is the bottom one. Then we have D, A, D, A, D, and again with A, so the bass note that has been moved from B to A, D, A again. And then the bass note has been moved to G, D, A again. This pattern is kept for a long time. It goes up to the beginning of the second page. Then not because then straight after it doesn't change. You might think that it stops here. No, it's going on. This pattern is going on. Same story. B, A, G. B, A, G. We are obviously now in the bass clef, yeah? And it goes on, up to this point. From here we are changing pattern. So this simple pattern that is made of the beginning played in this way. And so on. Changing a little bit here, doing but then here finally is changing. And which one is the pattern that is using here? Is using D, then A, then B, G. If you are a little bit more into the understanding of the key signature, we are in a key signature that is in between D major and B minor. From the way we are starting, it seems that we are in B minor, because we are anyway starting from a harmony that is B minor 7th. We are starting from the broken chord of B minor 7th. And it seems that if we are in B minor, we are doing first degree of the scale, 7th, the 7th note of the B minor scale, 6th. So it's constantly 1st, 7th, 6th. I said up to this point. But then here it's coming out that it seems that we are in D major. And indeed, in D major it would be first D, first note of the D major scale. A is the 5th, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The A is the 5th. Then we move from A to B, the 6th note of the scale, and then to G, that is the 4th. So D major is the 1st, A major the 5th, B minor the 6th, G major the 4th. These ones are 4 chords that are so important and overused in contemporary music, from pop music to billions of other styles. Many pop stars, songwriters made billions of pounds using these 4 chords. And this pattern is used, let's analyze, at the moment. Up to this point. So at the moment, this pattern that starts from bar 49 goes up to bar 87. And I can definitely assure you that these are the only 2. Because then, again, the first one that we mentioned, B, A, G. It goes on in all the possible ways, obviously changing something. And then he repeats at some point again the other one, the one that is made of D, A, B, G. We have to clarify now another thing. Many of you maybe already know about it. Here we have a repeat sign. This sign will face the opposite one that is taking you back to the beginning exactly here. Bar 135. What do you do? So you are on page 22. When you arrive here, you have to turn once, twice, and you have to restart from this point. But then, once you restart from this point, you have to carry on. And when you arrive here, exactly here, bar 87, on page 20 of this book, you have to jump to this point, bar 136. Indeed, what does it mean? You have to go then from this point to the sign al segno, to the sign to this, a typical and funny SF, whichever is the way you like to call, and then you go carry on up to the end. I believe that the a tempo, the allargando are words that you already know from the Italian technical terminology. In general, they are found also on very basic methods in the glossary at the end of the book, or in the music theory. So at the end, I think that I've explained the most important things. When I will play in mind some fingering that I have written down, that I wanted to suggest to you, it is obvious that many will come out from a kind of almost improvisation style. So by improvising, improvising the fingering, is something that comes natural. Sometimes I might play the same identical passage in two different ways, and simply try to take something from my fingering if you see that it works for you. Remember that the fingering has to help. It's not a dogma, something that must be respected. The respect of the fingering that you choose is a simple practical utility, so it has to be useful, that's all. Before I start playing, I'd like to clarify that I won't play at the, let's say, official or final speed. I will play slowly. The main intention of this tutorial is one of, as usual, of helping you understanding which one could be maybe potential possible fingering, how the moves can be optimized. It's simply an idea, suggestion that comes from me. So just to give you an idea, to have feedback when you practice. Remember also that the official recording of this one has been published today at 4 p.m. UK time on my artistic channel. The recording has been made a couple of years ago using the official sound, the original sound of my piano. So now I Giorni at slow speed. hope that you have enjoyed the performance of I Giorni. Obviously now there are a few things that I can add to the explanation that I gave at the beginning. For example, one thing that is immediately popping up after playing it is related to these pause signs, the moments when you stay longer. In this case, I don't want to add that much. Maybe you understood that my perception of this pause sign is the one of adding at least an extra bar. After I do, you see, it seems that I'm adding an extra bar. Why? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. This is in general my guideline, and it seems that it sounds quite interesting and seems sometimes almost exactly what Einaudi does, but I find it really clever, this idea. For example, in this case, this is exactly what I do. I add an extra bar. For example, I show you what I mean again. So after you do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, and it definitely helps. So when you have the pause, imagine that you add an extra bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Same story, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. So it's 1, yeah, indeed, at the end is a full bar, because you are adding 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. This is simply a personal advice. And now I think that there is nothing else that should be mentioned. As mentioned anyways also at the beginning, if you are interested in the simple version of I Giorni, I have published, also at 5 PM, together with this tutorial, this simplified version of I Giorni. And you can find the link in the description below. So I really hope you have enjoyed the video. I really hope you liked the piece and you were looking for these tutorials. Many of my students in the past and also now are asking me to publish sometime tutorials about Einaudi's pieces and some other contemporary one. Indeed, you are getting now for at least 3 months tutorials about Einaudi and few more composers, contemporary composers. So anyways, I would be appreciated your comment. Tell me how things are going, if you're enjoying my tutorials in general and if you've enjoyed this one. If it's the first time you're landing on my channel, thanks to this video, don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next one. All the best.